Uwe Boll is a German film director, an infamous one. He's responsible for such hits as Alone in the Dark and other video game adaptations like the Far Cry movie and House of the Dead, which I've made a video on before. He's a provocative figure. In fact, in 2006, he challenged critics of his movies to a boxing match, and he kicked their asses.
So I wrote like, okay, if you come up here and you fight me, then I will kick the shit out of you.
What do you think about Dr. Boll's work?
Most of his movies suck.
It's safe to say he's a character, and he's fascinating to read about and just listen to, because he's kind of a nutter.
Supergirl movie bullshit, but Wonder Woman was completely crap.
And I saw on my Reddit, someone was sharing one of his reviews on Letterboxd, an app kind of like IMDb where you can sign up and review movies but follow each other and talk about them and rate them. And it turns out Uwe Boll has his own Letterboxd. And honestly, it's a goldmine. It's hilarious. It's the funniest thing I've read in a while. So I thought it might be a fun idea to go through some of his reviews and see what kind of takes he has on classic movies and big blockbusters, and just anything really. Oh dear, he follows me as well. I'm pretty certain this is actually him as well. He's got his YouTube linked and his official Twitter, which has been suspended, but all the signs point to it really being him. And by the way, before I start reading them, if you're easily offended and don't like rude words, I'd recommend closing the video because he does not filter what he thinks whatsoever. Uwe Boll and his crazy Letterboxd reviews. Okay, let's start with Amelie from 2001. What a bunch of shit. Story. There's a girl being filmed by a pretty good cinematographer. She's so cute. Oh, look at her. Isn't she so weird, but so cute? Cute, cute, cute. Wretch. Fuck you, bitch. It's such a... The Brown Bunny, 2003. The most boring movie ever made. Vincent Gallo gets his dick sucked by Chloe Sevigny and shoots his load all over her face. But I like looking at tits and maybe a pussy, but not a dude's dick.
Bullshit.
Casual sex, question mark? I got a boner watching this. Nice movie. Young adult. Bildo Cody, or whatever the fuck's her name, is directed this movie about what seems to be her lack of a life. Boring, and why so much of pink? Bildo Cody. What is he talking about? She sucks! It's funny how he got so annoyed by the critics slamming his movie. But if you look at how many reviews he's done, they're heavily weighted to either being half a star or 5 stars. It's just as extreme. This one's pretty good. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. What the fuck? Half star.
Shit.
Some of his best reviews are of comic book movies. Like, for example, his review of Shazam. For nerds and geeks, not normal human beings. He really hates comic book movies, despite the fact he's made countless video game movies. Yeah, look at this one of Captain Marvel. I gave the movie Captain Marvel negative 500 billion star if I could. It is just that bland, and worst of all, it's boring. Carol Danvers is this little girl who falls through the roof of a local Blockbuster video. Of course, Samuel L. Jackson comes along and save her from the cops, explaining her she can glow and fight people and stomp and the road break. She realized with the power not taken from any man, she can rule the universe and fuck Thor's asshole. He actually types these reviews like an internet troll. He's an actual troll.
Stupid movies.
Oh, the cinematic masterpiece Gotti. He gave it 3-star and just put Travolta. One quirk of his is that he rates all of his own movies 5 stars, like this one of Far Cry. Is a good movie, you will see it. Till Schweiger is just a simple boatman in a Hell Island paradise versus Udo Kier's Atomic Superman. Some comics, some action explosions, just like the game, it's a fun time. Here's another one of his. Rampage President Down is part of a trilogy of movies, I believe. The story of Bill Williamson is alive in this third chapter of sexy director Uwe Boll's own Boyhood trilogy. This time, the film is awesome, and you will see it. You genuinely might be thinking this is a troll or something, but he is a memer. His most viewed video on his YouTube channel is just titled "Fuck You All," and it's just 1 minute and 20 seconds of him insulting his audience for not backing one of his Kickstarters enough.
Basically, my message is fuck yourself.
And if you're after more evidence, there's this hilarious video where he's talking about why Black Panther is trash, and the way he describes why he doesn't like the movie is exactly like these Letterboxd reviews.
I called it out from the beginning on. For me, Black Panther is the same shit like Avengers, the Hulk, the Fantastic Four. There's no quality difference in the Black Panther movie and all the bullshit. It was the same when Wonder Woman came, because it was a girl. Oh my god, they made it like a liberation kind of emancipation movie. But it's another stupid. It's like a sexy bitch in a bikini to rail to get everybody a rose or whatever the fuck is when you get horny or whatever, and then in a super girl movie bullshit. But Wonder Woman was completely crap, and so are Black Panther and all that stupid movies.
Oh, the recent Dumbo movie. Tim Burton shows up and gets a paycheck. Should he give a shit? He probably does not if this film, or Alice in Wonderland, or whatever the fuck shits he did the past 20 years. All these movies are for suckers. In a weird way, with some of them he's right. Fuck that movie. Venom. Venom eats people's asses and doesn't mind the fecal infection and maggots in his brain. Half a star. That is the best review of Venom I've ever seen. If you wanted any more proof of how much of a memer he is, the recent film Alita Battle Angel, half a star. Her eyes ruin the movie. The real actress also much chunkier. CGI overload turns it into a lame cartoon for children. Oh my god, mongoloids. Edit. Chunky, 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 chunky. I like them big. I don't like them chunky. So he's just quoting, of course, the film classic Madagascar 2, which I believe you can get a Criterion of if you search hard enough. He's actually arguing with people in the comments. Oh, here we go. Rampage, half a star. Audience sit down, buy a ticket. They excited to see Bill Williamson go gonzo. Movie title fading. Rampage. Suddenly a gorilla takes a dump. An alligator and wolf fight over who gets to sniff it. And The Rock smells the fart acting. Then nobody see my Rampage movies again. He's upset that they took the title. I don't think he knows that this is based on a video game either. The irony. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Half a star. If you see this movie, you are the problem. Oh, come on. This can't be real. He's actually telling people that he fucked their mum. Under the Skin. Half a star. Spoiler, bones, nervous system, muscles, and veins and blood. I already knew this, so the movie is pointless. That is not a spoiler. That is a great movie. It's such a bizarre take on that film.
Bullshit.
Batman and Robin at 3.5 star. He Mr. White Christmas, he Mr. Snow. He just revels in the fact that he pisses people off in the comments. He's like blocking people and arguing with them. You can talk shit about me every day, but I'm still rich at the end of the day, smiley face. Everybody wants to be like, Uwe, bust down big chains and dress fancy. This is what happens when someone is so rich and they just don't give a single fuck about what anyone else thinks. It's glorious to read.
Bullshit.
Den of Thieves. I like the movie. Gerard Butler has said no to me 5 times though, so forget him. So Gerard Butler won't say yes to be in an Uwe Boll movie, but Ray Liotta will? He's worked with some surprising actors. Jason Statham as well. I guess when you're dealing with the budgets that he's somehow manages to wrangle, you're able to just get big stars because they come for the money. Unless it's Gerard Butler, of course. Spy, half a star. And then he's just telling the director to fuck off.
Shit.
Oh no! Rampage, Capital Punishment. That's another one of his movies. He's rated at 5 star. The director. He is a sexy. Let me count the ways. He has a chiseled physique. He is really smart and he is really cool. He is easy to talk to. He loves the fans and he loves a pussy. He puts lots of action explosions in his movies. And unlike, say, Michael Flaccid Penis Bay, he makes movies with a message and political spectrum. What? Michael Bay tried to sue him? I don't even know that story.
Now, Uwe, If this were Michael Bay, and who says it's not, what would you do to him?
Yeah, let's say.
Hello, Michael. No, I would like.
The Dark Knight, half a star. Edgy for 2-year-olds, fucking garbage. The Lion King, 1 star. The lion thought the bug tastes like a chicken. That's basically copying Ralph the Movie Maker's review. When did he do this? The 26th of April. Yeah, just a few days ago, Ralph did the same thing and said the exact same joke. Wonder if he follows him.
Fuck.
It's the Marvel movies that really tickle me. Avengers Infinity War, half a star. For dumb, fat, hairy retards ejaculating all over the theater in each other's assholes for Thanos and Rubber Man and whoever the fuck. He really hates them. And of course, Avengers Endgame, also half a star. Marvel Avengers bullshit dirt. Fucking terrible in all forms. Captain Whitey, Tomlinson Man, Iron Man's, Ant-Man's, fucking Man's, whatever woman, Wonder Woman, the fucking Iron Giant, just stay home.
The Black Panther movie and all the bullshit.
Ruby Sparks, half a star. Total absolute shit from the garbage can. Whoever was involved with the creation of this film needs to stop stealing their air because they are a terrible person. The movie even made me embarrassed to being theirs in my own living room. Nobody saws me, I hope. My kids would grow up all fucked up if they knew. But they're too busy playing Fortnite. Fuck Ruby Sparks. What is he on? Or is he just on the I'm so rich I just don't give a fuck about anything?
I have enough money to play golf till I'm dead.
I wanted to see tits. They were there, but they're covered. I went home and watched Cutthroat Island instead. A lot more fun. Climax is boring. It sounds like he just wants porn. Why doesn't he just watch porn? There's so much of it. It's not exactly hard to find tits on the internet, is it?
Sexy bitch in a bikini.
A movie he actually likes. Terminator 2 Judgment Day. 5 stars. Perfect. That's the bar then, I guess, for him, as Terminator 2. Kinda makes sense. Got lots of action and explosions, and it's very macho and all that. Raiders of the Lost Ark, half a star. That's surprising, that's the kind of thing I thought he'd like. Steven Spielberg should be ashamed for ripping off my family's life story into this series. Yeah, this commenter Philip says, it seems like this channel is a troll channel. He hates everything mainstream and gives okay/good ratings to crap like Super Mario Brothers. I think he's salty. Sometimes it does come across like that. Long shot, half a star. Seth Rogen won't take my calls. He can go fuck Clooney in the anus. Why does he even care anymore? I thought he retired.
So goodbye and goodbye Hollywood.
Pokemon Detective Pikachu. Fucking garage. Only children will like it. Adult man-child with the gummy bears in the bears and all of this stuff. That's so stupid. I mean... bullshit. There it is, Super Mario Bros. 3-star. Fresh, clean air, water, while mammals roam free in the other dimension. Oh, in the comment section of the Super Mario Bros. Review, he says why he got banned from Twitter. I called someone start with F and end with G, and they banned me. Oh, I used the F word. And that'll do it, that'll get you banned off Twitter. And a lot of the comment sections are dedicated to him proving that it really is him. He constantly links his website, and I do believe it, because I mean, his whole image now is based upon this raw thing. There's even a section that just says, fuck yourself, like on the website. And when you press it, it's just like all the controversial articles about him that he seems to revel in.
Shit.
Aquaman, 1 star. My kids love it because they are children. Not even a bad assessment, really. Tolkien. This guy got his wiener massaged in Jennifer Lawrence's vagina. He is just so immature. Let's end on this one of The Dark Knight Rises, which he gave a half star. You're a fucking moron if you like this. God damn it. I mean, that's going through most of his reviews right there. I gotta say, if you have an account, give him a follow. It's always nice to see filmmakers' opinions. And at the very least, it is extremely funny. Oh, I can't deal with it. Thanks for watching.